Thank you, Chairman. Let's start. Although AI can learn the chess rule, AI cannot solve the problem of traffic jam because there's no correct answer for deterring traffic jams that AI can learn in the world. So, we, mankind, must teach AI the solution. The problem of traffic jams will be solved in the future. But when? Now. My name is Hideaki Oku from OK Tech Lab Corporate Limited from Japan. This is a quiz. When signal changes to green, which is faster, A or B? How do you feel? In my sense, a little long separation distance must win. That was my first point. Don't you think so? Please watch the truth in video next. We have done the experiments in various separation distance like this. Please compare. This is at the top of traffic jam. First prize, second prize, and third prize. Which distance gave the fastest passing by the start line? This is a graph of the result. It shows the relationship between separation distance and time for passing by the start line. In this experiment, 20 meters of separation distance gave the minimum time. Please note it. The result is approximately the same, though separation distance is so different. But why? This table shows the reason. Achieved speed is not the same and is double score. The cars of short separation distance haven't achieved the cruising speed yet. Please note it. This is the first point. Though the separation distance is not minimum, 20 meters of separation distance gave the minimum time for all cars passing by the start line. And more, it must take more time for cars of short separation distance to achieve cruising speed. This is a disadvantage and causes traffic jams. The experiments have been done in 2016 at Shirosato test circuit. This is a panoramic view of the circuit. We used peripheral road that supposed speed is 60 km per hour. Train of 10 cars used in the experiments. 3 measurement methods have been used. Those are complemented each other. Fixed video, driving recorder for each car, and optical sensors aligned with 10-meter interval. Then, how about at the end of traffic jam? Also record it. Please watch. We find traffic jam in front and stops. So distance 20 meters, also already finished. But 5 meters takes more time, you see. Which distance gave the fastest arrival at the goal line of each? This is a graph of result. It shows the relationship between separation distance and time for goal at each start position. There is obvious time difference, though each course length is the same. At the end of traffic jam, longer separation distance gives faster stop, but up to 20 meters, rate of time decreases is high. So, here also 20 meters of separated distance is chosen as appropriate distance. But why? Enough distance promises no risk of crash, while short separation distance is exposed to risk of crash. So, short separation distance cars must approach to the car in front slowly, while enough separation distance cars can cruise long and stop instantly. At the end of traffic jam, the car train of minimum separation distance took maximum time. This time delay causes traffic jam also. 20 meters of separation distance didn't give the minimum time, but if the distance increased more, the rate of time decreases is small. So, at the end of the traffic jam, also 20 meters has chosen as appropriate distance again. And please remember, the average time delay value per car is 3.17 seconds for later estimation of time delay of traffic jam. Let's open up the overall course. This is a summary of the start delay and the goal delay. At the start, various separation distance of car trains pass by the start line at the same time, but different speed. The short distance car train takes more time to achieve cruising speed. At the goal, the short distance car train finishes much slower. So, whatever else it might be, short separation distance causes time delay. Let's transpose the right part of the figure to the left part. It is an explanation of traffic jam and how we should be in order to deter traffic jam. No influence by the car in front is important. This figure shows that multiple of single traffic jam make general traffic jams. Conclusion 1. We've got the two requirements for deterring the traffic jam. 1. Keep appropriate distance like 20 meters even when in low speed or stopping. 2. All cars must start with no delay. This is because if a driver in the car train doesn't start, though the car in front already started, it would be the new time delay that triggers another traffic jam. These are the two simple requirements for deterring traffic jam. They are thought to be the essential rules for deterring traffic jams. Next, let's apply the two simple requirements to deter actual traffic jam. Subject is the Kobotoke tunnel, where traffic jam occurs frequently. That is well known in Japan. Here it is, the way from Mount Fuji to Tokyo. This is a satellite photo of the subject. There are 3 points for discussion. First is figure 23 of paper 2 lane of near East Sagamiko. Second is figure 24 only 1 kilometer length of 3 lanes at middle. Last is figure 25, 2 lane again of just before Kobotoke tunnel. Like those. And their schematic diagram is this. Can you answer what's wrong? The reason is this. The cut lane keeping enough separation distance in 2 lanes, expand 3 lanes and shrink to 2 lanes again. Problem occurs when 3 lanes shrink to 2 lanes. Cutting makes the distance less than half at the distance, and the distance is less than fast enough distance. So, naturally, the foreign car driver presses his brake pedal, and that deceleration triggers traffic jam. So, before discussion, let us determine that enough separation distance according to 20 meter of cruising speed 60 km per hour. Let us suppose that enough or appropriate separation distance is proportional to cruising speed. Then it is calculated as 30 meters. Let us back calculate critical traffic condition for no traffic jam. Like 2 lanes just before Kobotoke tunnel to 3 lanes and 2 lanes near Sagamiko bus stop. Finally, separation distance must be kept at least 30 meters in order not to trigger traffic jam. Then, in 3 lanes, before final 2 lanes, 64 meters must be kept before being cut line. Then, in first 2 lanes, before 3 lanes, separation distance 41 meters, that is longer than enough distance, must be kept by the calculation. So, summary is here. In first 2 lanes, appropriate separation distance that must be kept for deterring traffic jam is no more 30 meters but 41 meters. Expanding and shrinking after with cutting line needs such an extra distance for deterring traffic jam. Now, you may be able to calculate the appropriate separation distance for deterring traffic jam according to the road condition of your traffic jam problem. Critical but no traffic jam condition is illustrated here. First, 41 meters for 2 lanes, expanding 3 lanes and distance 64 meters, and shrinking 2 lanes and cutting line, finally 30 meters, but this is still minimum appropriate separation distance between cars, so the stream can keep cruising speed still. Here is the conclusion 2 of this study. Applied rule of deterring traffic jam on expressway, derived from the basic 2 simple requirements for deterring traffic jams. First is okay, I think. Second is because in order to keep 41 meter separation distance between cars, traffic amount must be limited like this on expressway. Here, let us try to calculate the time delay on expressway. Please remember that average time delay is 3.17 seconds per car has been gotten by experiment. Using this value, 20 kilometers of traffic jam results in 1.76 hour time delay or more. Here introduced a warning device for deterring traffic jam. And please read my paper for detail. Or You can include two simple requirements for deterring traffic jam in your adaptive cart control system. At the end of my presentation, I have one suggestion for traffic jam of Thailand like this. Please keep 20 meters in every speed condition even if stopped. And this is more important, control signals to be synchronized in the same direction. Thank you for your attention.